Hello everyone, welcome to my first video on the Raise the Roof YouTube channel. I'm very excited to be here. My name is Harrison Sawyer. If you don't know me, I'm a content creator here on YouTube. In this video, we're going to be talking about some big news on some of the injuries. Currently, we got Franco on the IL, Brendan Lowe, we got Mike Zunino, and we're also going to be talking about guys that have been injured for a while, such as Nick Anderson, Untitled Chapter, and some other names as well. So stick around and enjoy the video. So Franco is going to begin his agility drills today, June 13th, according to manager Kevin Cash. This is really exciting because Franco went on the IL for the second time in his career after he strained his quad on May 30th in the series opener against the Texas Rangers. So this is really good news. I mean, he's been dealing with that quad injury for quite some time now, and they finally put him on the IL, and it finally seems like he's getting back into shape and getting ready again to return. Up until his injury, he really looked like he was going to be an all-star, and I really hope he can return and still be that all-star form and maybe make the all-star team still. And there is a video of him taking BP in Texas, so this is some really good news. You can see him still hitting some dingers in BP. So that means he should be returning very soon. Maybe not this series in New York against the Yankees, but maybe when the Rays return back home on June 20th, we might be able to see him return around then. Which, by the way, guys, if you are looking to head to the Trop for a game, use code RAISETHEROOF for $20 off your first purchase. Definitely highly suggest you use this code so you can go to a Rays game for even cheaper and root on your Rays. Next up is Brendan Lowe. He's currently on the IL, and we still don't quite know when he's returning. We do have Vidal Brujan and a couple other guys that are currently replacing him, but we do need his offensive piece. He's a streaky player. He'll go on a streak for a while, hitting a home run every game, and then he'll go on a streak of striking out every game. He's a streaky player, but he's important and a big piece of the offense. So currently, Brendan Lowe has advanced to hitting flips from a coach a day after he was limited to taking just dry swings, not hitting a ball. And it seems like it's going to be another week until he has full batting practice and then live BP and then game time. So I'm assuming it's going to be about 2 weeks until he returns, which really blows, but hopefully we can see some big wins without him. After 1 month of trying to play through a shoulder injury, Mike Zunino headed to the IL, and he's expected to return late June to early July. It's going to be still quite some time until we get him back. He is a big part of the team because he's such a great catcher. He works really well with our pitchers. Maybe not the greatest offensively this year, but he's still a big part of this team, and hopefully he can return soon. Kevin Cash currently is pretty hopeful that Mike Zunino should return in less than 2 weeks. So that late June, early July expected return might be a little bit sooner. Now heading to the 60-day IL list. Luis Patino is looking like he will return very soon. I'm gonna guess about a week to a week and a half, possibly. Patino made another appearance in his minor league rehab assignment. He pitched 2 innings, he allowed 1 hit, and had 5 strikeouts against the FCL Braves. Kevin Cash said Patino threw 29 pitches, and reports from his outing were really encouraging. Patino is said to join the AAA Durham Bulls to continue his rehab assignment, and they will be adding an extra inning to his workload each time for kind of a spring training build up. So hopefully he returns very soon. I'm gonna guess about 2 or 3 more appearances, and then he'll be ready for actual major league ball. So since the postseason in 2020, we haven't seen Nick Anderson too much. I believe when he returned last season, he got injured yet again and had surgery on his right elbow. So some updates on him. He's likely returning in July around the All-Star break. That's the expected return time right after his surgery. That's what they kind of said. However, that could change, but for now, that's what we have for that. And currently, he is throwing 2 to 3 bullpen sessions per week, and his latest one came on June 4th, so just a couple of days ago. So it sounds like things are going well, and we definitely need a closer like him. So it would be great for him to return just around the All-Star break. Another name we really haven't heard in a while is Yonny Chirinos. Currently, we don't have a expected return date. However, he's currently nearing the end of his Tommy John surgery rehab. So that's really good news. Chirinos did sustain a right elbow fracture while throwing off a mound in September and had surgery later that month, and he was transferred to the 60-day IL on March 18th. As of May 25th, he has been throwing bullpen sessions, so hopefully that's good, and hopefully we'll see him return late this year, maybe for postseason time. Otherwise, we won't see him until probably spring training or early next season. And finally, the guy that we all hope stays in Tampa Bay, and hopefully he does well after his surgery, Tyler Glasnow. Of course, he had the Tommy John surgery, and during his rehab process, a little bit after that surgery, he actually had a right ankle surgery. His expected return is 2023 likely, but there's a small glimpse of hope that he could return maybe in the bullpen for the postseason. So March 18th of this year, he actually had loose bodies removed from his right ankle, and that's kind of the extra surgery that he had. This is actually something he said he's been putting off for years, so it's definitely good that he was able to go ahead and get that out of the way now. And he did say it won't affect his recovery timetable, which is really good. And manager Kevin Cash said Tyler Gotz has been playing catch and is doing well in his recovery. So again, likely 2023. However, that doesn't make it impossible that he could return this season around postseason time, in the postseason, in the bullpen maybe, something like that is very possible. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on it, and definitely leave a comment down below as well on what kind of Rays content you would like to see on this channel, as well as who is your favorite Rays player, and maybe even comment down below on what you think Tyler Glasnow is going to do, or any of these other players when they're going to return. Definitely drop some comments down below. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will catch you in the next one. Let's go Rays!